What up? It's your boy Dick Incredible, man. And yes, I am back at it again. And this is Black Clover episode 157 review. And yeah, it was a recap episode, but it wasn't too bad. Let's get it, man.
I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it, so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes.
Like I said, it wasn't too bad. Sure, it was a retelling and a recap of everything that Astus pretty much went through, but it was nice to have it from his perspective and him telling the story, also giving Gaja that information as to how Asta became the person that he is today. And it was nice overall because we see Gaja listening to this story and then he gives his insight. It was like, well, now I kind of understand how you became as resilient as you are and the person that you are, because we know that Asta and both went through some stuff, but Asta went through, like, especially when they were kids, but Asta went through so much more because he didn't have any magic, so he had to grow that extra tough exterior and everything else. He had to constantly train because he didn't have any magic. But never looked at him in a different light, and it showcased so much through that whole little flashback recap, especially when they were still in Hage Village and the dude tried to steal Yuno's grimoire. Yuno was just like straightforward with it, man. He was like, no. That's my rival. He's your rival. The guy with no magic. Yeah, that's my rival. And then asked to just showcase his greatness, man. And sure, I like sometimes, especially since this whole training arc and a lot of stuff been going on, we've been getting a lot of retellings and recaps, and I'm okay with that because for some reason this episode they decided to recap everything dealing with Asta, and the animation of it is like they kind of recap the animation too. Like some of those animations were very good, and I don't remember them being that good when we was actually watching the scenes. So it was nice to have that whole concept take place with the retelling. Like the retelling got animated just a little bit, and like they had it in the whole screen setting, like with the black filler on the top and the bottom, and it kind of felt like a movie, and like the way that they panned through everything was very nice and casual. It was just smooth. It transitioned very, very nice. And we see after doing this retelling and God's just kind of getting an understanding, but it's also kind of like a refresher for us of Asta dealing with his anti-magic as well. And I thought that was the nice part about it, because we see Asta going through everything that he went through, and he's coming to a realization as well, retelling the story to Gaja. And Gaja's like, oh, okay, now I see, I understand. And it's also for us, I guess you can say, because we knew Asta's story because we were there from the beginning, but having it retold from Asta's perspective and him giving his insight along the way, and then Gaja giving us that little bit of extra information as to, oh, this is why this happened, and now I see why you're at the point that you are now. So that was nice to have throughout this entire episode. And at the very ending, because it was short, it was a recap, so I don't have to talk about everything, but at the very ending we see that Noelle is training and getting better and mastering more, and Udine is giving her like that extra boost to train with her water magic. So it's nice to have that aspect as well. And we see everybody else constantly training, and we see that Asta trained with some of the other Guardians this episode as well. But at the very end, we see Asta using his moves to fight Gaja, and it's not working because he's using the same thing, and Gaja is telling him that, if it keeps being repetitive, anybody could dodge it, or if it's not a surprise attack, they know that it's coming, they can easily dodge it. And in that moment, we get this whole little mini cap of each Clover being explained, the love, the joy, and all the stuff, and then luck, and then the demon. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And then in that moment, we see Asta kind of struggling a little bit because he keep getting hit by lightning, and then boom, bam, the demon pops up, and you see the Akuma just sitting there, and then like it just fades in with like the little black lightning and everything. Then Asta pulls up the black divider, and, oh, it was so good. And then it's like long and magnificent, just dragging across the screen. And then at the very ending of the episode, we see the devil inside of Asta's grimoire, and it was like, this is getting interesting. So it was a nice episode, and it feels like, I know we're going through this whole training thing, but it keeps feeling like we're getting ever so close to that point, man. It's like just a little, I feel like just maybe, I don't want to speculate how many exactly, but maybe 5, 6, maybe 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 more episodes. I feel like then we're going to dive right into the Spade Kingdom arc. I hope, because I feel like it's like we're rounding out now, man, and I feel like we're almost there. Maybe 5 episodes. I want to say 5, but I feel like that may be too short. So I'll say 10 to be on the safe side. But it feels like we're close, man. It feels like we're close, and I can't wait because I'm super excited, man. This is Dick Incredible. Don't forget to smash the like button until you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.